Most leaders were handed responsibility long before anyone helped them become the kind of person who could carry it, before doing the deeper work that leads to clarity, consistency, and care. We're here to change that. Frankly, even leaders who've had training and experience discover that skills don't carry the weight effectively without their identity coming first. Hey, leaders, I'm Jeff Feit, founder of CoreC Leadership and your guide on this identity first, truly inside out journey. If leadership has ever felt heavier than it should, you're not alone. If you've ever felt like your organization could increase its impact through your growth as a leader, you're in good company. In churches, nonprofits, and small businesses, leadership carries a unique kind of weight. You're navigating staff and volunteer churn. You're trying to keep people engaged when burnout is real. You're making decisions with limited resources and high expectations, decisions that impact people you care about. You're managing constant role creep, doing 3 jobs while trying to lead well. You're holding the emotional weight of caring for people while trying to stay steady yourself. And if you've ever felt stretched thin, undersupported, or overwhelmed leading into the moments that matter most, or exhausted afterward, you're not alone. This series is designed to help you lead with more clarity, more steadiness, and a whole lot less strain. And here's the good news. The CoreC Leadership Framework was built for these exact realities. It helps leaders reduce burnout by leading from identity, not strain or pressure. It helps stabilize teams by creating clarity that sticks. It reduces churn by strengthening culture with shared expectations. It helps you make decisions with more confidence and less second guessing. It gives you a way to lead people, staff, and volunteers with consistency and care. And if you're a leader of leaders, CoreC helps you share the load, not by pushing work downward, but by elevating the capabilities of every leader in your organization. It strengthens your leadership bench. It increases alignment across teams, and it creates a more engaged staff and volunteer base through shared clarity and culture. So please think of me less as an instructor or a consultant or even a coach, and more as a guide, someone who walks with you as you build a leadership life that's grounded, steady, and aligned. Now, this isn't theory. It's a practical human way of leading that brings real relief, real alignment, and real momentum. And this isn't just feel-good work either. When leaders grow in identity, clarity, and practice, it shows up in real outcomes. More grounded leadership, more aligned teams, healthier culture, and more consistent execution. Formation isn't separate from results. It's what makes sustainable results possible. I created CoreC Leadership for leaders who want to grow with more clarity, more purpose, and more alignment, especially in churches, nonprofits, and small businesses where the work is meaningful, but the resources are often limited. My goal isn't to give you tips, hacks, or sound bites, although I love a good leadership quote. It's to help you build a leadership life that's grounded, steady, and aligned, starting with your identity. The CoreC Leadership Framework is the culmination of my leadership journey, much of it learned over the course of my career leading, being led, and watching other leaders in a variety of settings, whether that's large corporate enterprises, startups, and everything in between, along with years of volunteer leadership. I've read countless leadership books from Peter Drucker and Warren Bennis to Simon Sinek and Brené Brown, but I tested all of it in the wild to ensure nothing here is purely academic. Everything in this framework has been exercised and experienced in the real world. You'll ultimately be the judge, but I believe CoreC Leadership provides something powerful and different, and I'm excited to share it with you. So after decades of leading teams and walking through my own seasons of growth, and refinement, I realized my calling wasn't to keep climbing the corporate ladder myself. It was to walk alongside leaders who rarely get the support they deserve. That's why I created CoreC Leadership. It's the work I'm entrusted with in this season. Most leadership frameworks start with competencies or character traits. They begin with what leaders do. Even many inside-out leadership philosophies start with character traits like honesty and integrity. CoreC starts somewhere else entirely. We begin with calling and caring, because leadership doesn't start with skills or even character traits. It starts with identity. It starts with presence and posture. It starts with how you show up and why you show up. Calling is the center of the CoreC Leadership Framework, the why behind everything you carry as a leader. Caring is the first outward expression, the 360-degree posture that shapes every relationship your leadership touches. These two CoreCs are the key differentiators of the CoreC Leadership Framework, along with how they influence the remaining CoreCs. They're the foundation most frameworks skip, even those described as inside out, and the foundation most leaders desperately need. Calling grounds you. Caring shapes your posture. Character forms your consistency. Competence strengthens your leadership breadth, depth, and judgment. From there, the framework moves outward, from calling at the center to caring, character, and competence, the personal CoreCs, and then into the collective CoreCs, clarity, culture, and coalescence. 7 total CoreCs, 1 identity-first formation model. A way of leading that's grounded, human, and sustainable, and consistent with your innermost core. Each video in the series will walk you through one CoreC, what it is, why it matters, and how it shows up in day-to-day effective leadership. Some CoreCs, like calling and caring, go a little deeper. Others build on that foundation in tangible ways. But together, they form a leadership life that is aligned, relational, and effective. And as you move through the series, you'll notice something. This isn't just a framework to understand, it's a formation and practice pathway to walk. There are practical ways to live this out. There are multiple ways to enter the path. And there's a guided process that can help you take your next step when you're ready. We'll talk more about the pathway at the end of this video series. So for now, I just want to say welcome. You don't have to lead alone. You don't have to figure this out by yourself. You have an experienced and committed guide and a framework that's built to help you thrive in your context. We'll begin in the next video. And as you do, please listen deeply, walk faithfully, and bring others with you.